Hi, I'm Marianne Howell Wright from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Spring's early this year, and I thought it would be fun to take a drive down Franklin Street and see how the trees are all coming out. And I wanted to show you how Chapel Hill really kind of blends right into Carrboro. There's not a huge distinction where one starts and the other stops, although Carrboro and Chapel Hill do have kind of distinct personalities. So let's take a drive, and I'll tell you a little bit about it as we are going along. We're driving up Franklin Street, looking to the north, heading west towards Carrboro. We're passing a few of the beautiful old historic homes, and then we get into the area with some fraternity and sorority houses. That was the Tri Delt house that we just passed. Usually there are people out on the porches and parties going on. It's a fun place to be if you're in school. Some more university fraternity houses. Those are some condominiums we just passed. We're headed into the commercial blocks of Franklin Street right now. Oh, that's a post office and courthouse. More shops, the old waffle shop. This is the area of Franklin Street that's sometimes considered more of the student side of Franklin Street. There's Sutton's Drugstore with more bars, t-shirt shops, and more commerce focused towards the students. It's still fun though. We have the old Varsity Theater, and Pepper's Pizza is up here, which is excellent. The Frank is a great new gallery. It has local art, Starbucks, of course, and then Spanky's here on the corner of Franklin and Columbia. This is considered sort of the main intersection of Chapel Hill. We're driving west now on towards Carrboro, and there is some new construction going on in Chapel Hill. That was going to be a huge condominium building. Driving on down the street, Vespa Restaurant is down here next to the Noodle Company. One of my favorite restaurants is down here. It's called Mediterranean Deli, although it's really not a deli. It just has great Mediterranean food, and you kind of go up and order at the counter. More little shops and some university buildings we just passed. Carolina Brewery, that's a very popular place. We're getting closer to Carrboro. Up here in the corner, we're going to pass Crook's Corner with the pig on top. That was one of Chapel Hill's favorite restaurants. It's been there probably for 30 years. There it is as we go by. See the pig? Right, going right into Carrboro right now. There's some galleries. The back of Carrboritos. Carrboro was a mill town, and it built up around the railroad tracks that we're going to be passing in a minute. We have an old train depot, and rail cars have been turned into a restaurant and bar. It's right up the street. Coming up to the tracks. I'll do another video on Carrboro. We're going to drive up to the Weaver Street Market, and I'll show you that, and then we'll wrap it up for this tour. There's Weaver Street Market. It's a really local hangout, sort of the center of Carrboro. Make sure you watch my next video on Carrboro and the west side of Franklin Street. This is Marianne Howell Wright from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.